back to the 2012 presidential political analysis. My name is Grace Park. Today we'll talk about the 2012 presidential election. Finally, the long and dreary election is over. The 2012 presidential election has ended up with Barack Obama winning once again, as well as with the same Vice President Joe Biden. In New Mexico, President Obama continues to hold an 11-point lead over Mitt Romney. Obama ended up winning the state with 53% over Romney's 43%. So our predictions in our last broadcast were a couple points off. This 2012 election is much closer than any other election and strongly affected by the natural disaster in New York. So let's get some analysis from our special political analyst, Dino Padron.
Hello, and thanks for joining us again here on New Mexico's favorite news program. I'm Dino Padron. So the election is over. We no longer have to sit through boring debates and hear candidates, drown each other out by saying what he will do better than the other. Okay, but it seems that the whole country is in uproar because President Obama got his second term. Some people love that. Other people really hate it. Some people are even talking about seceding from the union. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I could care less about that, and I'm sure you don't care either. Or maybe you do. But look at another video. Okay, that's not our job here. Okay, so let's talk about the election results in New Mexico. There were five candidates running for president, but only two ever really stood a chance: Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. So what happened in New Mexico? Well, Obama ended up winning the state with 53% over Mitt Romney's 43%. We were a little off in our last broadcast when we said 56 to 44. Okay, but are you going to fight us about it? No, I don't think you will, because you're freaking weak. So before we talk about what gave the candidates their edge, I should mention that each candidate got 16 out of the 32 total districts. So if you were just looking at that, it would have been a tie. So what gave President Obama the edge? What led him to win the great state? Well, according to polls, Obama scored well with young voters and first-time voters, and the voters over 30 were almost split in half between the two candidates. Obama also led polls with high support from the Hispanic population and women, while most white male voters went to Mitt Romney. One last demographic that I should mention is the income of the people in the state. Obama did well with families with income of $50,000 or less, while Mitt Romney led polls with people with $100,000 or more. So what you'll notice about New Mexico is that, like many other states, it's becoming more polarized. Each candidate did very well with their suspected range of voters. And this serves, as a message to the bigger picture, not just on a state level, but on a national level. What happens when each candidate already knows who is going to vote for him or her in the future? And think about that. Think about that tonight while you're sitting in your apartment / house, drinking your Earl Grey tea, thinking everything's all right with the world, because it's not, okay? So, thanks for joining us. My name, again, is Dino Padron, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Dino. As you guys heard from Dino, the Democratic Party has won this presidential election. And thank you all for joining us today, and I hope you guys have a great day.